Thanks, Gerard. Hi, everyone. I'm David Benjamin out of Oakland, California. I have a company called Bridget.io, and we are in the process of starting a Swiss foundation, us and some other partners, to essentially create a blockchain project focused on the big missing feature of the internet. According to Mark Andreessen in 2012, he said that there's a big missing feature of the web browser, that is annotation, the ability to layer knowledge on top of web pages. And we're building our blockchain on top of Cosmos, and I'm not the full-on expert, but I weighed in on the decision in terms of which way to go, and we decided to go with Cosmos because of the interoperability that they're going to be providing through the inter-blockchain communication protocol that I believe has either been implemented in the last 7 or 8 days or will be in the next couple of days, as well as they've got Ethermint as well. So there's a lot of ways that we can connect up to the Cosmos, to other blockchains, and they run the Ethereum virtual machine. You can write your contracts as well in JavaScript, and they can run in a WebAssembly virtual machine as well. So that's our favorable for us. We'd rather write things in JavaScript. And then the other aspect, we're pretty happy with how easy it is to spin up a blockchain on Cosmos. They just recently did Starport, and it can take minutes. Obviously, there's a lot in terms of configuring, which means it takes a month or more, but to get everything right and get everything in place. But to actually start the blockchain is super quick. I guess the other consideration was security. We're appreciative of their security first stance, and we feel it's really important: security, privacy, etc. So we're excited to build on Cosmos and see where it goes. We're DevNet now, transitioning to testnet towards the end of the month, looking to go production net in November.
And the primary purpose of your blockchain is really to restore integrity to news and information, right? By being able to connect claims back to source data. And we just want to mention a little, and this is what I think is so awesome about these new blockchains that are coming out. People have ideas, they're passionate about something. The technology that exists may not be the right thing for them, so they package, reconfigure to be able to hit that goal. David, you mentioned briefly, you just want to tell them just a little about your passion there?
Yeah, so about 7 years ago, I was observing that the internet was getting so fractioned and fragmented. You had information in silos. People weren't wanting to use links, or at least commercial sites weren't wanting to use links because they wanted to keep you on the site, serve more ads, extract more data. Then people were in filter bubbles, people were in search bubbles. So you've got this about as fragmented and sparsely connected web as we can imagine. It's nothing like what we thought it was going to be when it started. And there's a problem in there. And that is, when things are sparsely connected and everything is fragmented, it's really hard to know what's real and what's not, because there's no context for anything. You look at a piece of text, there's not usually links going out to other sources. Back when the web started, it was all about links, and now it's more about feeds. So we decided that we wanted to take the approach of bringing connectedness back to the internet, and we're doing this in a trust layer on top of the web. So it's a meta layer. It's in the annotation layer, so to speak, and we enable people to create bridges. Bridges connect are conceptual links that connect a piece of information on one page to a piece of information on another page. So you can imagine a contradictory bridge from a sentence in a news article to a segment of a podcast where the person in the podcast is saying something that directly contradicts what was written in the news article. And so this is actually turning out to be our first use case, where we're going to be piloting this technology for the first post-Brexit UK elections. And there was a report done about a couple of years ago. I guess it was at the beginning of 2020, so a year ago. But it had Facebook plus an all parliamentary party group of the UK on election transparency, plus a number of other democracy first organizations. And they came to the conclusion that the UK
Dave,
need to have non-governmental. We're partnering with to bring that.